Hello. Mr. Chia, I'd like to say something about a few different subjects. One will be, I think, the contest in Tanjong Pagar. We just listened to.
Teck Siong, I'm the chief agent for Teck Siong to contest in Tanjong Pagar. During that time in Tanjong Pagar, it's totally a fiasco of the election office.
Election department.
Department. And this department come directly from the Prime Minister's office. But I like to make it very clear to the Prime Minister. You did well. First, the Lee Kuan Yew have been downgraded to honorary MP. And the senior council are supposed to be the first woman speaker in Parliament. Well, put aside to become chairman of the GPC, one of the GPC. And Dr. Lily New, she was in Tanjong Pagar. She saw the whole sequence. I like to talk personally to Dr. Lily New. Just don't be sad. I know you are a doctor. Your feeling for a sick person is better than us. You got more feeling. I know better. I know you feel very unhappy with the consequence in Tanjong Pagar there. Just forget it. Be happy. And also I like to thank the Prime Minister. He did it well. And did it fast. Make the whole system look good. Otherwise, if the foreign press or anybody come to know about this, you're going to disgrace Singapore and all Singaporeans.
Are you referring to Lee Hsien Loong's recent political changes?
Yes. Recent political changes. Yes, he did it well.
Well, I can share one point with you that the removal of his own father's ministerial appointment is something that I applaud. Something quite unexpected by myself and a lot of other people. I will not comment on other things, but this itself, the formal appointment of Minister Mentor has gone, is something positive. Although he still have the office in Istana, he still have staff, bodyguard on the taxpayers' money. In my opinion, Lee Hsien Loong have to spend his own money to provide his father with staff, secretary, and bodyguards, not the state. But that doesn't matter. I let Mr. Chia continue with this other point.
Well, I only concentrate on the Tanjong Pagar election. So now we carry on to the second one. Second one is about the coin. You look at the old coin and the new coin. Since 1992, remember, since 1992, they made mistake. I think so. Must be lah. Okay? The old coin, the lion got a strength to carry out Singapore flag. That is the wish of every Singaporean. Okay? But the new coin, since 1992, they made mistake, I think so. The lion got no strength, put down the flag.
I think you are referring to the shield.
The shield, yeah.
The shield that bears Singapore's national insignia. It was in the older version of all Singapore coin, the two lions held up the shield, higher than the lion's head.
Correct.
And in the newer version of the coin, the shield is lower than the lion's shoulder. Yeah, lower than the head. That was what Mr. Chia is talking about.
You see, the flag of Singapore is the soul of the country. How can you allow the flag to be lowered down? Our flag of Singapore must be on top of all else. I wish the government think about this and try to do something about it. Otherwise, all the people in Singapore, they have been using the coin since 1992. They don't even realize it. I've been an old man. I must pass this knowledge to you young people. Otherwise, you every day keep busy doing your work and your work. You don't even know what's happening in your country. Especially our flag. The soul of the country. Please, when you sit down, when you're free, with all your friends, take out your coin and check.
I think it's something quite significant because the whole thing is a national insignia. It's a logo of Republic of Singapore. It's like the flag. It's not something that we, suka change. I believe this thing to be proper, they should be gazetted and approved, probably even by Parliament for changes. Not any artist can come out with their own version of Singapore flag or national crest. This is something very formal. You don't play a fool and modify it as and when you wish to.
Anything involve national?
Yes, it's a symbol of our country. Why has it been modified around without giving notice to the people, giving official announcement in the Gazette or anything like that? I'm quite surprised when Mr. Chia highlighted about these coins. There's another matter, right?
Yeah. So let's carry on with the Tan Jik Se and Dr. Tan Cheng Bock. Mr. Tan Jik Se announced in the paper that he want to form an alliance for the opposition, group the opposition and form an alliance. On paper, it looked good, but in actual fact, I don't think so it's possible. So I suggested to Mr. Tan Jik Se, why don't you work hand in hand with Dr. Tan Cheng Bock? Give the PAP member and the PAP supporter an alternative. Let them choose the power in one hand or one person or the power from the people. So Mr. Tan Jik Se and Dr.
Tan Cheng
Bock, Doctor, they must work together to come up this alternative for the member of PAP and the supporter. So that, but I can assure you with the president election result, we can see very clear. Tan Cheng Bock get almost about 35%, whereas Tan Jik Se you get about 25%. Add up together, it's about 60%. So this 60% want the change. So why don't you use this opportunity to create the change in PAP? Let the PAP member, let the PAP supporter to have an alternative. This will perpetuate the power, the wish of the people of Singapore. Gentlemen, you got anything to add?
No,
Okay, I say something about what you mentioned. I think the idea of consolidating the opposition in some kind or rather of alliance or organizing or some sort of platform, common platform, had been circling around opposition for about 30 years or so, or even longer. Various efforts have been put in, and it becomes more and more important now. It coming clear in the result of presidential election that the PAP will not be able to cling on the power for too long. If the opposition still lack consolidation and cooperation, at least, there's no viable alternative after the family regime fall apart. This is something very crucial to think about. In the next 2 or 3 weeks, I will attempt to illustrate some ideas or propose some ideas, to float the ideas around about reorganizing opposition parties' structure. Why? In the past 20, 30 years, since Anson, since Potong Pasir, since Hougang, the opposition structure have been too poor. We have to admit it. That we have 2 MP after they make disqualified JBJ. You have Law Tia Tiang and Cham Sitong. And these 2 are the MPs, also the SecGen of the party. So each MP lead one party. SDP no longer have seats after 92, after the Zhou Chai Chen and Ling Haodong period. But the structure becomes very simple, that the MP is the SecGen, and then have a CEC below them, and just memberships. This kind of hierarchy is too simple and straight. Now, if you compare organization charts of well-established countries and parties, they are very sophisticated. Even the PAP organizing chart is a lot more sophisticated than this, and it's only the need to be. It's not that your main candidate is your SecGen and your party's primary leader, then so on. It don't work good enough. I have some ideas. I will illustrate it in a separate video. So we thank you for watching this video.
Thank you. Good night.